Some of you guys need to understand more about dollar cost averaging when it comes to trading. I'm going to use beer as my analogy. So by the time this video is finished, this beer will be too. And probably so will those. So welcome to another one of my videos. Exactly. For the record, it's May 2022. So if you're watching this from the future, is it still shit? Maybe? Probably. Hopefully not. And right now the markets are swimming in red. So red that not even Moses could part these bad boys. And I know that red markets tend to put people off when it comes to investing, but it's actually one of the best times to invest. In fact, it's where most big, and I'm talking big, investors make most of their money. So take this beer. I bought it for €1. 1 whole euro. I was happy with this €1 beer. But today, I found out that beer was now 50 cents. I was appalled. I paid 1 whole euro for this and now it's 50 cents. But I was happy paying €1 for it in the first place. But now, being on sale at 50 cents, what am I gonna do? You know damn well what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run out and buy 10 more of these bad boys because they're only 50 cents. So I bought 5 in the first place and that cost me €5. I bought another 10 now, that also cost me €5. It's fantastic. I've now got 15 beers and I only paid €10 for them. So that means on average I've only paid 0.666666 reoccurring per beer instead of that original price of €1. Get it? But wait, there's more. If those beers are then mislabeled the next day and only 25 cents now, again, what the hell's going on? These beers are in free fall, but at the same time, that's a great opportunity for me to go and buy more. What am I gonna do? I wanna go and buy 20 more. Why? Because for €5, I can get 20 beers. That's insane. Amazing. I've now got 35 beers. And what's more, now the average price of those beers is only 43 cents. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, one of the most important things about investing is making sure that you have enough capital to always be able to invest. For example, if I'd spent all of my €15 that I had in my back pocket on beer in the first place, I'd never have that remaining €10 to go out and buy beer when it was cheaper. Same goes for investing. Always make sure that you have capital to be able to invest when the market is right. So while I'm a big fan of investing, I'm also a big fan of making sure that you still retain enough capital and enough money in your pocket to be able to do things when you need to. You always need beer buying power and share buying power too, obviously. Exactly. But like anything in life, prices go up. The price of beer is very much likely to rise, and the price of stocks, as long as you're not talking ridiculous investments, especially like sort of the S&P 500, will invariably go up when you look at the more long-term period. So I don't think that beer is going to be €1 tomorrow. It's probably going to be more than that. But when it comes to the stock market, I think that if I buy it cheaper, I'd be happier when I get a better return. And obviously the same goes with shares. I'd much rather pay a lower price per share than a higher price. Seems pretty obvious, right? And also, don't invest in stupid shit. I mean, this is just obvious, and we're all tempted, I know we are. Everyone gets a tip from John down the pub and it's like, you know what, we need to buy this latest friggin' stonk or meme friggin' whatever. You can do that, don't get me wrong, everyone loves a bit of a laugh, but just be sensible. I mean, come on. And when it comes to dollar cost averaging, don't look at those in the same way. I'm talking about your S&P 500s, I would do it with my REITs as well. And if you've got any investments in any of the tech companies now, tech is hurting. It was at its all-time highs the end of last year, and ever since we're down in some cases 60-odd%, which is pretty fucking terrible. But they're the ones, on the most part, that I would be dollar cost averaging right now, because I do think they will go up for the most part. This isn't financial advice for one. I can't tell you which stocks will go up and which ones won't. But based on historical data, every time we have in the past had a big down market for a year, the next year has been a very good one. The bounce back tends to be like 20%. So what would you rather do? Pay less? Of course. I mean, one tactic in this sort of market is to just wait it out. You were happy that you paid the money you did for the shares in the first place. As long as you don't need the money now, which is, I'm not being silly, but if you did need the money, that's not money you should be investing. But if you just wait it out, you should be fine too. But if you really want to maximize your returns through a down market, always make sure you've got some cash. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you've got cash in the back pocket so you can invest and continue to invest as the stock market goes down. You want to lower the average price that you paid per stock. Simple as that. The lowest price you paid, anything up from there is benefit, right? More, it makes sense, come on. And for the love of all that is holy, don't sell in a down market. Sometimes you have to, I get it. Sometimes circumstances change and you get to the point where you need the money and you can't help but do that. But for the love of fuck, please try and not do that, because otherwise you're pretty much fucked. So that's pretty much dollar cost averaging. I hope you've enjoyed it in the same way that I've enjoyed these beers and you enjoyed that analogy. I only made it through 3 of them during this video. If you do like this sort of video, I can't say that I'm gonna get pissed every time I make a video. It just seemed apt in this scenario. If you're gonna use beer as an analogy, you should probably be consuming product at the same time. Anyway, I digress. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me a comment about other things you'd like me to see. Drop me a comment and tell me other things you'd like me to make videos on and consume while I do it. I'm just kidding. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching and peace. Considering this video has only taken me 17 minutes to make and I've drunk 3 beers in 17 minutes, I'm pretty sure that's not going to make the cut. Right. Jesus Christ.